You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you can. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
If that's what it will take to save him.
No! No, Bruce.
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. But of course. Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless, just like your father did. A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
You're right about my father. The things he did are unforgivable. But I am trying to make up for his crimes. I wear this mask to help people.
I'm not some naive socialite you can sweet talk. I know a liar when I see one. No more lies! No more talk! The only truth left is in your death!
Here we go. X, A. Left A. X. Up.
I'll bury you!
How about no? Fly! Right! Right! Down! Right! I'm the one narrating my moves. Fly! Left! B! Oh, I almost missed that. B! Oh, that's a cheap shot. Right. Left. Down. Come on, don't feel this. Down A. Oh. That was nice. Left, right B. Sorry. Oh. Ow. Oh, I broke her staff. Yes. I'm not going to fail this fight. I'm doing this first time, first try.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge!
Up. Right. Ow. Right. Ooh. Almost missed that. Left. B. X. B. A. Y. A. Oh, my chest hurts from that. Oh. Oh gosh. Save Alfred. Oh. QTEs.
You belong in this place, Bruce. Lost. Forgotten.
Alfred.
Buried. And Gotham will not mourn. The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here.
They do not. End move. of Alfred! Falling debris everywhere. Good gosh! Oh, I'm so on edge now. Damn it. Save Alfred, save Alfred. I would have left him on the car. It would have been easier to reel him out, but, you know, walking very slowly is the same as wrong. What about Alfred?
I see your true face. I'll never trust you.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman.
Ooh.
Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
If the public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
This came in the mail. It's unsigned.
Selena.
Is this a hang in there?
Everything that's been going on, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety. But it was a dangerous thing to do. You could lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
You don't know how good it is to hear you say that. After everything that's happened. And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds character.
That it does. We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
Gotham is safer now. I only hope the peace will last.
We could all use some peace. To peace.
For a little while.
The damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for its future.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
Is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Oh. Do I have to make a
That
choice?
person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
Thank you, Alfred.
But do I have
So,
to choose?
what do you intend to do about
Don't
tonight?
do this to me!
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is
Come on, Lucius.
unfortunate. I suppose you must decide. whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most.
Oh!
Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
I don't know. Every other choice up until now has been like extremely straightforward of who to be as Batman, who to be as Bruce. And oh, I'm really going to have to take a second to think about this. At the one hand, going as Batman will definitely help the justice in the city and everything. Especially if, yeah, people see me as bad for the whole Vicky situation. But going as Bruce makes me look much better in the daylight. Only because Batman only works at night, he doesn't work out in the day. So being as Bruce, I can still get more done with Wayne Enterprises and the tech there, and with Lucius's help and everything. And be a good public figure for that, and hopefully because of the money I can continue the thing with Arkham to right the wrongs of my father and get help for those people. Whereas with Batman, I can't easily do that, and because if I go the Batman route, then me as Bruce, I can't really do as much of that. Everybody's just going to look at me differently because of that, and not so much as helpful. Whereas... Oh, I wish I could like save it right here and come back to this choice to play both of them to show you, but I can only do one. Otherwise, I literally have to play through all of previous 4 episodes and this episode up until now without fail just to get these 2 choices and whatever they will lead to. So I have to choose one. Oh... Right now, I'm leaning more towards Bruce. To get me better as Bruce in the daytime and everything, and to help possibly the people of Arkham and everything there. Batman, yes, will take a bit of a toll for what he stands for in the whole thing with Vicky. But I think that's fine, partially because of the fact that he can still do justice. People just might not look at him the same, but I think Gordon is still on my side from everything. Especially because of, yeah, trying to help with Grogan and everything. Because he was on my side in the end and everything. And also with the stuff with Dent. So I don't think I'm that far off as Batman choosing the Bruce side. Because of everything, if you would think about it. Whereas Bruce is really bad off if I choose the Batman side, I think. Batman, sure, I'm better as Batman, but I only work at night. Whereas, yeah, Bruce in the daytime, I can still do everything, but people just won't like me and everything, and I won't be as well received and everything, and that might turn to more chaos and just make my job harder. I think in the end, I'm going to choose Bruce. If I could choose both and see what they would lead to, I would, but for right now,
let Gordon know.
B for Bruce.
Bruce Wayne will be there.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
I think it will help. Maybe not on the Batman side as much, but I don't think the Batman side will falter all that much either. Do I have to choose dialogue prompts too? 'Cause, oof.
Commissioner Gordon. He is here.
Commissioner Gordon. That doesn't sound right.
Don't worry. It will. Thank you for having me, Commissioner.
What happened to your ear? It looks painful.
Cut
So
myself
do I have to
shaving.
come up with?
What'd you use, a chainsaw? To be honest, I was surprised to get your call. Now, after that nasty business at your manor, I know Harvey was a good friend of yours. A loss like that, I wouldn't blame you for lying low. What you did is no secret. These people all saw there's more to Bruce Wayne than just a playboy. Public opinion is bound to swing around. Before long, you'll be Gotham's golden boy again.
These people, they have no idea who Bruce Wayne really is.
But that's about to change.
Oh? Well, I look forward to knowing the real Bruce Wayne as well. I was half hoping Batman might show up, too. I wouldn't mind knowing he was keeping an eye on things here.
So, does this mean you trust the Batman?
To play by my rules? No. But to fight for this city? Hell yes.
See,
They're ready for you,
here we
Commissioner.
go.
You know, during times like these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope. Hope that together we can rebuild what was lost. Now, in the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. And one of those people is Bruce Wayne.
Thank you, Commissioner Gordon. Tough act to follow. I'm here today to not only show my support for our acting commissioner, but also for this city. Many of you have suffered terrible losses, and some of those losses came at the hands of my own father, or at least as a result of his actions. I loved my father, but nothing can excuse what he did. So today, I stand before you as my own man. Heir not to the Wayne legacy, but to Gotham's. If my recent incident with Harvey Dent has shown me anything, it's that I can no longer sit on the sidelines. My family's wealth was built on the suffering of others. I think it's time to repay that debt. I plan to use my resources to improve the city and make the lives of its citizens better. And to that end, I am ceasing construction on the Wayne Mental Health Facility. Instead, I'll be devoting all my resources to improving the existing Arkham Asylum. It will be the most advanced mental health treatment facility in the country, in keeping with the vision of its founders.
What the heck? Oh, that's one of Penguin's guys.
Clear the area! Get that bastard to lock up!
Just minutes
That was
ago,
interesting.
Bruce Wayne delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life.
He sure does clean up well. See you soon, Brucey.
Yes! Okay, come on. Episodes. Let's do a continue. No! No! Gosh, dang it! Oh! Oh, is it in videos? Wait. Oh. Is it in extras? Codex, your choices. Yes. Okay. So, we were able to save. Okay. So, in case none of you understood what happened, is when it ended and it was about to go to the credits and to show all of your choices, the game just completely shut down. Completely exiting itself. I have no clue why, but it did. So I don't know if there was a trailer afterwards. I'm going to have to look it up. If there is, I will put it at the end of this video. But if there isn't, then, well, shoot. But, alright, before we go any further, here are the statistics of the choices we made. So, 21% of players could not keep Penguin distracted long enough for Gordon. That makes sense, because that last one, that last dialogue choice that you have, you really had to be careful, and I think it was B that you needed to use there to get him to not. But that was a really challenging part. You and 67.6% of players comforted Alfred that he wasn't to blame. Well, you should. For everything he's been through, for everything he's done, to not comfort him is almost cynical. You and 91.8% of players regarded Selena as more than a thief. Wow. Now that is shocking. 91.8. Whether you regard her as more of a thief, I think could go either way, possibly. So I don't know if there was like a bad way to regard her, if there was only a good way, but 91.8. Wow. You really would have been a very critical Batman and Bruce Wayne to consider her one, I guess in some ways, but wow. You and 75.1% of players removed your account and revealed your identity to Vicky. I like this simply because of the fact that if you did the one for attacking Vicky, she literally could have killed Alfred or gravely ruined him before you did that. So I think if you went to attack her, she would have just released that propulsion bolt or whatever, killing him. So doing that was almost more of a for sure way to kill him than take the cowl off, whereas she may have been a little more knowing of, oh, that's why you did it and everything, and wanted to gloat and monologue a little bit. Or like in here, that surprise element of she wasn't suspecting it, catching her off guard, I think was a lot better. And then if you did the attack, you and 60.1% of players showed up to Gordon's address as Bruce. So pretty 50-50 there. I'm not 100% surprised, because that is a super hard choice to try and make. So, yes. Get my season overview. Oh, sure. Your Batman, Bruce, was... Wait, 50%? Doing the right thing is seldom the popular thing, but when it comes to defending Gotham and its people, doing what must be done means making difficult choices. 50%? Huh. Then brutal at 50%, cunning 50%, and self... Are you kidding? I was 50% across the entire board. Wow! That is so interesting. I possibly could have guessed that, but I couldn't have either, because I didn't know this was a thing, but wow! That is unbelievable. Because, wow! 50% for all of them. Interesting. Oh, we can check the codex. Okay, now we got everyone. Oh, the last one was Grogan. Okay. Is there any other thing updated with him? Oh. But I am so interested in everything now. Oh, credits. Episode 5. Here we go. Okay. I'm just gonna let these go through for a second, so I don't know if there is like coming soon or something for it. If there isn't, then this probably doesn't mean much, but I can at least talk through a good, decent amount of it. Only because, yeah, I don't know if there's anything after it, and yeah, it would also save me from having to look up somebody's credits and whatnot. But it was a roller coaster, this game. I mean, final thoughts as the credits are going through. I absolutely loved this. I mean, I think I've almost loved this more than playing Lego Batman 3. This was so much fun. I mean, this ranks up there with Telltale being known for these games and everything. Like, this I think could be what beats what most popular people's decision is of Wolf Among Us. Of everything that happens in here, and it's just so good with the choices and everything that you can do. And yeah, there's just so many pathways you could have taken and everything to it. I would love to get, especially my friend Zach, the Bone Killer Bonechons, to do like a live stream with him and have him play through and see what choices he makes, because I am sure there is like 50% of the game I've not seen simply because of most of my choices. Towards like go after Penguin or Two-Face, or go as Batman, go as Bruce. That through a lot of those, I would be willing to bet there's 50% of this game I've never seen at all. And were some of those things like in the next time, those trailers in between on here, I bet a lot of that stuff you could actually find if you had done certain choices and everything. But I just didn't for some of it, so I would love to see my friend Zach, maybe even my brother Zach, to play through it and see what he would do and see what their end result would be, just because I wouldn't know how they would play it. And yeah, that's just, for all the choices and everything that you can do and everything, I am excited, especially because of the way they ended this, what they were going to do next. Because from what I know from a lot of things is Telltale has not had a game to where there was like a second season of it. In Back to the Future, there was just those 6 episodes, I think, well, 5 or 6 episodes, and that was it. For Game of Thrones, which I heard didn't do as well, there was just those episodes and that was it. For Wolf Among Us, there was just that storyline of those 6 episodes or whatever, and that was it. But what we are seeing now is, since they have started doing the Walking Dead, is they have a second season all of a sudden, or what I think is like a second series of it, which Telltale hasn't done yet, which is really cool to see them doing, that they can keep building off of stuff, and that there's tons of stuff that you can do with things like this. And with Batman ending it like this, I feel like, they thank you for playing. The thing with this is there's so much you can do in the Batman universe, even though they've done so much here already, and everything, that because of the choices you made there, with the whole Joker thing, with how you treated Selina, there is so much more stuff that I think they could add in, and I think they will, because they can do a lot with this. And I think that's what they want to do. So I don't think there was anything. If there was, it's not going to show me. So, yes. Well, yeah, those are sort of, my final thoughts. I'd be interested, I would be unbelievably shocked, amazed, and surprised if they didn't do like a second season or second series of Telltale Batman. When that will be, I have no clue. For Walking Dead, I think you had to wait like a year or so it could be a long time. Because I know they announced this game at, what was it, E3 or something, back in March or May of 2016, and then this game came out in, I think, August or September of 2016, of last year. So it could still be a good while before we get another one, just because of how long I think people had to wait for, like, The Walking Dead, so that could be interesting, especially since coming really soon is Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy series, so I'm sure they're going to be pushing that. But if I had to take a guess, that when that comes out, which is probably going to come out close to when the movie will, if I had to take a guess, for, marketing reasons, that once that is done, which will probably be, yeah, about an episode every 3 to 4 weeks for that game, that maybe by the end of that they will have some more for not Lego Batman, for Batman the Telltale series, in which you can bet your butt, I would use the other word, but I like to keep it a little more PG, that I will be playing that, even if I have to rebuy something, which, if I did, it'd be a bit of a downer since I bought the season pass for it. I bought the whole complete game when it first came out. But if I didn't have to, then yeah, I'm going to be playing it regardless, just because of how much fun I had and everything, to where it would be interesting to know if I could let somebody else play the game, partially because of the reason to where if they do a second season or a series, because from what I can tell, and unless all I have to do is just go in as save files. Okay, so save 2 is empty, so there are 4 different saves on here. So okay, I guess I could have other people play it, so that way they don't need to necessarily buy the money themselves, and we can use the live streaming stuff I have, just so they can play it, because otherwise I wouldn't only to save my results and everything for the second season whenever it came, if it mattered, and if they can connect such things like that. So I'd be really interested in that. Yeah. So yeah, I greatly thank you guys all so very deeply much for watching this amazing series. Oh, I've had such an amazing time playing through this. Probably one of my more favorite playthroughs at the moment that I've at least completed. So yeah, post in the comments below or hit me up on social media if you guys want me to do more Telltale games. I know the Guardians of the Galaxy one's coming out, and as much as they don't have much of a trailer yet for it, I am thoroughly interested to see what that might entail, and if I can get the finances for it, I might get that, regardless of what you guys think, just because I really love the style of game that Telltale makes and everything. So yeah, otherwise, as the final send-off, thank all of you guys all so very much for watching. I have been Lego MacGyver and the Batman. To all of you fellow master builders out there and Batman vigilantes, stay bricky, keep building, and I will see you all next time.